Well, I've been working on the Haze HD here all day today, and I put a couple hours in each day over the last few days tinkering with stuff. I've been struggling to come up with a good lift for this truck, really, because I can't really use what I normally would use on my dump beds because of these twin lift cylinders. There's one on each side of the frame. They're just dummies, and we're trying to stay away from hydraulics, so tried a couple different things. I tried a scissor lift with some actuators, and that wasn't powerful enough, and I did that a couple weekends ago. Wasted a day and a half on that. Luckily enough, I didn't bore any holes in the truck, so I didn't have to redo anything there, thankfully. But I ended up sort of inverting some of what I would normally use and use it in the chassis of the truck so that the bed could remain with just the I-beams underneath. Doesn't look totally scale because there's a prop rod in the center, which is a bit disappointing, but my original plan was to use 90-degree gear motors on the back, two of them 1.5 RPM, and that worked really well if you didn't want to haul more than about 4 pounds. So anyway, now we've got approximately 18 pounds of lead acid batteries in the back. I haven't got limit switches on this yet, so I have to be careful, but there's lift no problem. Hopefully that doesn't go scooting out the tailgate. To say I'm being cautious here because when these cylinders fully extend, it will pull them apart if I pull them up too far. There we go, that's about it, I think. Anyways, yeah, so I tried to keep these all parallel. So that was a bit of dinking around. I don't know why. I don't know if it really matters. It just looks visually appealing to me compared to it being on a different angle. Seems as ugly as it is. I didn't want it in there. But anyhow, it's going along. I gotta pull it all apart again, like I say, and put limit switches on it so that that's not a problem. And put some more bolts in here, some more detail stuff. But the suspension is all handmade in this thing, springs and everything. It's running to me axles, but in the back. That's really about the only store-bought parts on this besides the tires. Front axles. Front axle is hand machined by yours truly. I made U-bolts out of copper. I actually have some small nuts now and a small die that I can thread them just to wind the nuts on for shits and giggles, so it looks a little more authentic. Need some roof lights, a horn, mud flaps, tailgate latches. I can get those working now that I finally have a setup on the lift that's going to work. So I can deal with that. That's the real truck. And yeah, anyway, it's coming along good. I do get a different battery and stuff for it so that it fits better. Ooh, wants to pull a wheelie. Be careful with that or it'll be going riding off the bench. Well, that wouldn't be good. 2.5 years worth of work down the tubes. I would be pissed. Come on, girl. Anyway. Yeah. Steering on the bottom here, just like the real one. Ooh, yeah, it does want to pull wheels. Check that out. Yeah. It's like the real deal when a rock gets stuck. Anyway, do some more work to it. Get it working better. Took a long time to machine all these I-beams. Cut them all, machine each one. I got 14 hours just on the I-beams themselves. Crazy time. But pretty worth it, I think. I think. No one else will have one of these, I know that much. Even mine doesn't look like this one. Anyhow, I'm happy with that. Finally, it's a major hurdle for me here that I finally got past. So it's not really how I wanted to do it, but it will work, and hopefully when it's all painted the same, it won't stick out too bad. So should be good. Thanks for watching.